Hello, Sudoku friends, and welcome to an El País expert puzzle. Today is the 11th of April, 2024. I've got 4 more days in Vietnam before I go back to Europe, and I've been quite busy. It's always hectic the last 4 or 5 or 6 days when I'm here. So many things to do, so many people to say goodbye to, getting out of the apartment, making sure I have a new place to stay when I come back in 6 months. But I'm used to it. But it's never fun. What do we have here? Well, it seems that we are going to have a 7 and an 8 in these two squares. Therefore, these must be a 2 and a 5. And since a 9 and a 6 block here, we know that these two positions must be filled with a 9 and a 6. So 9 and 6 here, 2, 5 here, a 1 and a 4 here. The 1 blocks over, of course, so here's a 4 and here's the 1. Now we have a couple of 4s blocking down and 1 4 blocking across. Here's a 4. Speaking of 4s, 2 4s block over here, so this must be a 4. Now we have a 4 blocking over here and down here. This is a 4. 2 4s blocking up and a 4 blocking across gives me a 4 here. Can we find one more 4? Yes, the last 4 must go here, I believe, because we got 2 4s blocking across, we got 2 4s blocking up. So the last 4 for this puzzle goes here. A 6 blocks it down and across. One of these must be a 6 blocking across. We got this 6 blocking up. So this clearly must be a 6. 6 and 9. Oh, we got 9s blocking across here. Just spotted that. The 9 goes here, which blocks up here. This 9 blocks across here and also across here. One of these must be a 9 blocking across, giving me a 9 here. That's nice. Now here, we know this is a 7 8. What else is necessary for the row? A 1. A 1 and a 1 block here. So here's a 1. Now we have a 2 3 going here. And we have a 6 9 going here. And that makes this an automatic 7. Now, these were 7 8, remember? Now, the 7, of course, blocks here, giving me an 8 here and a 7 here. And therefore, this has got to be an 8. We can figure out what this is because we know that these are 2 and 3. Therefore, this must be a 5. And here we're looking for a 3 and a 2. The 3 blocks over, 2 here, 3 here. 3 blocks over and down and over. Another 3 here. What are these? A 7 and a 5. And these are 7 and an 8. Therefore, these must be, oh, let's do the 1, right? The 1 blocks down, 1 blocks over, 1 goes here. So I said 7, 8, therefore this is a clear 5. And where are we at now? I need to catch up. My brain needs to catch up because this was all a little quick. A 1, I believe, because we got 2 1s blocking across here. We got this one blocking up. So yes, here's a 1. Now we're going to have a 1 here or here and here or here. 2 6 8 here. That is not something I know what to do with. I know that one of these is an 8, of course, because we got an 8 blocking over here. We also need a 7 and a 5 for the column. 5, 7. That's a bit unclear, isn't it? So we are grinding to a slow halt here, aren't we? And yet we are not. We have at least one more 3 to place before we have to start thinking. This 3 blocks up, these 3 block across. So we have a 3 here. So we're going to have a 9 here or here. 2, 5, 7, 9, right? This is a 2, 5. So 7, 7, 7, 7. No, I can't hack that right now. But we know that one of these is a 7 because this is 7 blocks here and this 7 blocks here. So one of these is a 7. And we also need a 2, 6, 9 for the column. So this is a 2 or a 9 and a 2 and a 6. A 9 must go either here or here in row 3. I'm interested in these empty squares. We need to find, I think, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. That sounds like a lot. But look here, we got a 2 and a 5 here already, blocking these 2 squares. And we know that a 7 has got to go here or here. So this cannot be a 1, 2. It could be a 3, but not a 4, 5, not a 6, not a 7. It could be an 8, but not a 9. So both of these squares constitute 3, 8 pairs. Isn't that true? So if one of these is an 8 and one of these must be an 8, it would block down here. This 8 blocks down here. This 8 blocks across here. So this has got to be an 8. Now we also need a 6 for one of these 2 squares, and this 6 blocks down here. So the 6 must go here. And that leaves only one square to figure out, and that's a 2, which must go here. These couple of 2's block here, therefore we have a 2 here. This is a 2, 5, remember? Now the 2 must go here and the 5 here. These 2's block across, this 2 blocks up, we have ourselves another 2 here. This 2 blocks down, this blocks up. Here is a 2. Now we have a 2 here and we have a 3 here. Now we are cooking once more. 3's block like so. A 3 goes here. This was a 3, 8. Remember, now this is an 8. We know that one of these must be an 8. The 8 now blocks across, so the 8 has got to go here. Now 7 and a 5 here. I'm afraid that will have to wait. We still have the 6, 9 here also. How annoying. Well, we'll work around this, I think. So we found the 3, 8 and a few more. These look to be a 7, 5. This is also a 7, 5. This cannot be a 7, 5 because that would constitute a unique rectangle pattern, which we know that the New York Times avoids because the New York Times always comes up with a unique solution. So if this is not a 7 or a 5 and the only other digit we need to complete this box is a 9, we can enter a 9 here. So now these are 7 and 5s. The 9, of course, forces 6 to go here and a 9 here. This 6 blocks across, so does this, and this 6 blocks up. We have a 6 here, I think, yes. And now an 8 here. That gives us an 8 down here and a 7 here. Oh, oh, what's here? Ah, come on. A 9, of course. How hard can it be? Seven fives, 7 5, 7 5, 7 5, 7 5s all over the place. We need to do something about that. But what? Let's start by looking at these two squares. They must be 7 and a 9. We can do something here. The 9 blocks over. Finally, a 7 and a 9 here. So this 7, of course, blocks over, giving me a 7 here and here and here and here, and therefore a 5 here and here and here and here. What's left? Here, a 1, therefore a 1 here, and a 6 here. And that's it. Quite a fun puzzle from El País today. I think what did it for me was the unique rectangle up here, and also finding the 3-8 pattern here, which was quite helpful in completing column 8. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.